All right, we're about ready to get things started here. I hope everyone is having a terrific Thursday evening so far. A bit of an earlier stream tonight than usual. We do got ourselves some pretty big news stories. It's mainly state of play stuff because that's right. Even though we're only just a day out from Summer Games Fest, which, quick reminder, I will be doing a reaction stream for Summer Games Fest tomorrow when that goes live. So yeah. But Sony decided to do a state of play yesterday. Don't entirely know why, but they did it anyway. So we're gonna go through. I'm gonna go through all the announcements, everything that they showed off and whatnot. In no particular order, because the article I have pulled up has literally everything in the wrong, in like completely different orders. So the first thing, I'm just gonna go from bottom to top on this here. So they showed off this this origami, this like paper game that's similar to Tearaway, called Hirogami. Looks pretty fun. I like the look of the art and all that. I don't know what else to really say, other than the fact that it's being released on September 3rd this year. So if you like origami, I think it's supposed to be a platformer, like a platformer puzzle solver. Again, could be pretty fun. They showed off, and I remember this game when they showed it off at, I think, either the Game Awards or maybe last year's Summer Games Fest, but they showed off gameplay of this game called Baby Steps, which is literally it's another one of those physics-based games, akin to Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, where it's like, I'm sure it'll be fun your first go around, but I feel like on repeated playthroughs, I would just find myself getting annoyed at the whole gimmick. But hey, if you like comedy games and you like physics-based games, I guess this is for you. New Hot Shots golf game got announced. It's called Everybody's Hot Shots. They also showed off that some oh my god. Hold on. I'm gonna look something up real quick. Oh yeah. Yeah, they did announce with this Hot Shots golf game that they're gonna be showing off some they're adding some Namco characters into it, like Pac-Man and all that. I've never played Hot Shots golf. I know it has an audience, so yeah. If you like golf, if you like Hot Shots golf, there you go. Showed off a Digimon game. I'm not particularly interested in Digimon or that whole entire world, but the game's called Digimon Storytime Stranger. It is releasing on PS5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC on October 3rd. I should also stress everybody's golf Hot Shots. Wow, that's actually what it's called? Wait, hold on. I thought it was Hot Shots Golf. It turns out it's called Everybody's Golf Hot Shots. But anyway, that's being released on September 5th. And Baby Steps, I believe, is September 8th. Yeah. Then after that, and I do remember this game, they showed off more gameplay of Cairn, which I know was shown off at Summer Games Fest last year, where it's another physics-based game, but you're a mountain climber. You can meet other mountain climbers. You can rest on one of those hanging tents that people bring with them. I don't know how you if we got mountain climbers. I don't know how the hell you guys can handle that. That looks stressful as hell. But it looks pretty cool. I like the sort of cel shaded art style. But that's coming out on November 5th. Then after that, they showed off. Okay, so they showed off this pirate game that immediately reminded me of Sea of Thieves, because it's kind of got that same cartoony sort of art style that Sea of Thieves is known for. But this game's called Sea of Remnants. I don't know if it said if it's gonna be a multiplayer co-op game, but it's a pirate game, and not only do you have like standard I don't know what you call them, like British Guardsmen soldiers that you can fight and all that, but they also have sea monsters. Like they showed off a mermaid, they showed off a giant crab, like a giant like crab monster. I think there was a kraken showed off in the trailer. It looks really cool, honestly. Yeah, it's being made by Joker Studio. It's being described as an ocean adventure RPG / simulation / survival building / turn-based strategy game. However, Joker Studio has another way to describe the game. So this is, by the way, the article I pulled up was from IGN, in case anyone's curious. Sea of Remnants does not have an official release date, that I can find. So we're just gonna have to wait and see, because I guess this was a world premiere, I guess you could call it. Then, another game they showed off that I was actually quite interested in, is this game called Sword of the Sea, which I immediately thought was a sequel to Journey, which it's not. It is very much inspired by Journey. You could probably, like, I don't know, it immediately showed off, like, a desert dune, and you have, like, a pyramid or mountaintop that you're very clearly gunning for. So it is very obviously inspired off of Journey, and I really liked Journey. I played it once, and I enjoyed my time with it. Despite how short the game is, it's a wonderful experience. This game just looks to be that, but even more exciting. The main thing that I'm pretty excited about is the fact that you can go sand surfing on what I can only describe as, like, I thought it was like maybe a sword, but it's really just a hoverboard. It's just a fucking hoverboard, which, again, it just looks fun, and I can't wait for it to come out. Which is, by the way, Sword of the Sea is launching on PlayStation 19th, and I guess it's going to be available via the PlayStation Plus catalog, game catalog, so yeah. They showed off this game called Tides of Tomorrow, which is a multiplayer game where I can only describe it as, like, imagine Waterworld, except more cartoony. But I guess the entire point is that, like, it's post-apocalyptic. Obviously, you have a bunch of these, like, floating water, like, ocean cities that people live in, and everyone's dying of a mysterious sickness. And we play as what's called a Tide Walker. So it looks pretty cool. Can't wait to see how it plays. Comes out on February 24th next year, being made by Rodin 90. Oh no. Digix Art is the developer. They're the developers of a game called Row 96, which I've not heard of. And then Bloodstained, we got ourselves a new Bloodstained game coming out. I have yet to play Curse of the Moon or Ritual of the Night, but I've heard they're excellent Castlevania replacements, because obviously Konami hasn't been doing shit with that franchise as of late. So Bloodstained is this kind of like a spiritual successor to the Castlevania series as a whole. I think they're even made by ex-Konami devs who worked on the Castlevania series, so yeah. But there's a new Bloodstained game. It's called Bloodstained: The Scarlet Engagement. I don't know if they said, I think, okay, so it's coming out next year. It does have a definitive release date. All it says is 2026. So there's that. Then you have more gameplay showed off from the new Ninja Gaiden game. Actually, not new. I'm thinking of Shinobi, is what I'm thinking of. But there's a... No, wait, no, never mind. No, I do remember this being announced a while back. Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. More gameplay showed off of that, as well as an official release date. It's coming out on July 31st this year. And then, another really cool takeaway from the night was that they announced that they will be making a... So Digital Eclipse, I guess, is working with NetherRealm Studios to make the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection with a K. Because right now, NetherRealm, not really NetherRealm, but WB ain't really doing so good with the Mortal Kombat franchise, if Mortal Kombat 1 is anything to go by. And so to sort of get into the good graces, we are getting this remastered collection, I can only assume. That's what it is at the end of the day. From what I can understand, it is Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 4, Mortal Kombat Advanced, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, and Mortal Kombat Tournament Edition, all in one big collection coming to PS5 and PS4. I can only assume it could also be coming out for PC. I don't see any other reason why it shouldn't. Why it wouldn't be coming out on PC. I'm just making that assumption. I'm not seeing anything here that says it is. So take what I just said with a grain of salt. But I guess the company who's working on this collection, Digital Eclipse, they worked on Tetris Forever and Atari 50, the anniversary celebration. But not just that, they also announced that there's, I guess, more to be added in the future for this collection of Mortal Kombat games. So they already said Deadly Alliance, but from what I understand, I think it's the Game Boy Advance version of Deadly Alliance. I don't think it's the PS2 Deadly Alliance. I could be wrong on that, though. But that does mean, however, we could be seeing an opportunity for the other PS2 games to make a more modern release, along with, you know, Deception and especially Armageddon. Possibly the other side titles. I don't know if they would do Mythology, Sub-Zero, or Special Forces, but I could definitely see them doing Shaolin Monks, since that was like because that was supposed to be like the third game in this sort of like background series that they tried to do, and Shaolin Monks was kind of the better game out of that three. So if anything, I would like to see Shaolin Monks ported over to modern systems. That would be cool. But on top of that, they also announced it is going to have online multiplayer. So if you guys wanted to play classic Mortal Kombat with your friends online, you can. Not just that, however, it is not just a collection of the arcade versions of these games, but it's also the console and handheld versions of all these games. So if you prefer one version of Mortal Kombat 1 or 2 or 3 over the other, then you got all of them. You got all choices. Really no reason to complain unless they somehow majorly fuck this up. Which I hope they don't, because I like this idea. It's been a long time coming for Mortal Kombat as a whole, and just in gaming in general, because obviously Mortal Kombat, super revolutionary games industry. It's what's basically spawned the ESRB into existence, pushing the limits of how mature you can make a game, which obviously, you know, as we all know, especially in the 21st century and the internet, people have made that have pushed that limit to borderline illegal boundaries. So, and that's all I'll say. Then after that, we have the trailer. So the opening for this trailer looks really weird. So they announced this game called Romeo is a Dead Man, which is being made by Grasshopper Manufacture. Which I feel like I remember seeing Suda51's name being mentioned in this, which wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. My immediate thought looking at this was No More Heroes. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was like the developers trying to do another thing like that. But it looks pretty cool. It's like a 3D action adventure shoot 'em up, if I'm remembering correctly from that. It doesn't have a release date yet. All it says is coming out in 2026. Then after that, we're getting a new installment into the Thief franchise. But unfortunately for those of you who don't like VR games, this new Thief game is a VR game. It's called Thief Legacy of Shadows, or Thief VR Legacy of Shadows. I get why there's a lot of people upset about this, because it has been a decade since the last Thief game came out. so I can see why people would be upset for this. It probably wouldn't have been too bad if this was announced alongside a new regular Thief game. However, I will say, I think a VR Thief game is something that has kind of been, like, I wouldn't be surprised if this got released, like, as soon as VR became a thing. Like, I just feel like this is sort of like a natural step. Whether it's the right step, you have to wait and see. But if you like Thief, and you like VR games, and you like the idea of a VR Thief game, there you go. And then they announced, okay, so one of the first games they showed off was this game called Pragmata, which I was kind of confused by and worried by. So this is Capcom's next new game that's coming out next year. It looked a little AI-ish. But from what I understand, this game has been in development for like 6 years. And the last update was back in 2023. So I don't think it is. There hasn't been any mention of it being... I think what set people off was that they said it's set in this area called Lunar Station, and you're fighting against the AI of Lunar Station, so that may have been what set people off in the wrong direction. I'm not sure. I have to look in. I'm probably gonna have to do more research in this game, but it looks pretty interesting. But the little girl in the trailer looks creepy. So yeah. But yeah, no, that's Pragmata, set to release in 2026. And then the first game, I think this was the first game they showed off, which had me excited very briefly. I thought it was the announcement of a second Tetris Effect game. That turned out to not be the case. It turns out it was a trailer for this game called Lumens Arise, which is a new game in the Lumens series. I've not played Lumens, but it is being made by the Tetris Effect developer. So I'm not, you know, you can see where I may have gotten confused there. Because the music and everything sound very Tetris Effect-y. But it looks pretty neat. I've not, again, not played a Lumens game, so I wouldn't know what I'd be getting into with that. But it is set for a release fall of this year. Then moving onward, Astrobot Game of the Year of 2024 is getting 5 new challenge levels, complete with 5 new, you know, callbacks and references to other games. One of them being which, and that's kind of going next on the list here, is Ghost of Yotai. Ghost of Yotai, I don't know why they even put this here, honestly. Because literally it was just a trailer, it was a short trailer for Ghost of Yotai, with at the end of it saying, hey, come back in July for gameplay. So, it was a trailer for a trailer. But I just played through Ghost of Tsushima earlier this year. I very much enjoyed it. I fucking love that game. It's gorgeous. It's amazing. If you haven't played it yet, go play it. It's fantastic, and I'm really stoked for Yotai when that comes out. I think it's set to come out this year. Yeah, October 2nd. But then they showed off some more gameplay for Metal Gear Solid Delta. It looks pretty cool, along with showing off more Ape Escape stuff called the Snake versus Monkey mode. They also ended off by teasing the possibility of multiplayer, which, hey, I know there's a lot of fans of Metal Gear Online, and if this turns out to be like some big gameplay for big multiplayer news, hey, I guess people have something to look forward to. I think the idea of a Metal Gear Online is pretty cool. Then another big announcement here, Nioh is getting a new installment. Nioh is a Souls-like game that was made by Team Ninja, and they just announced that Nioh 3 is on its way to 2026, and there's a demo that you can play right now on PS5. So if you like Nioh and if you like Souls-like games, you go check out Nioh. Another really cool announcement is that Final Fantasy Tactics, the Devilish Chronicles, which I assume is a remaster, of regular Final Fantasy Tactics. I've never played Final Fantasy Tactics, but I know that game has its fans. But that is coming out soon on PS5 with the classic and enhanced version. So I guess you could. It's kind of like the Master Chief Collection, how you can switch between the old graphics and the new graphics. And on top of that, one of the cool, I guess one of the newer additions is that this remaster is going to have fully voiced dialogue this time around. So that's pretty cool. It is set to release on September 30th this year. And I know there's a lot of Final Fantasy Tactics fans out there that are just chomping at the bit to play this remaster. Then after that, they showed off some more gameplay footage of Silent Hill F, the newest game coming out in the Silent Hill franchise. Looks like it's gonna be set in Japan in the 1960s. It is set to release on September 25th this year. I'm not really big into Silent Hill. It's not really my thing, but I know obviously Silent Hill. It's fucking Silent Hill. It's a one of the top 5 biggest survival horror games of all time. But then the last thing they showed off that I'm actually pretty excited about, it looks really cool, is the Guilty Gear devs announced that they are working on a Marvel fighting game. I first thought it was Marvel vs. Capcom. That is not the case. It is just a pure Marvel fighting game called Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. It is a tag fighter, and the big thing with this one is that it's going to be 4v4, so you can have you as a player can have 4 different heroes on your team versus another hero of 4. They showed off some of the heroes. They showed off Captain America, Iron Man, Doom, Ghost Rider, Storm, and Miss Marvel, I think, was the other one they showed off. But it looks really fun. I've kind of been trying to break back into the fighting game, into the whole fighting game genre, especially after I played Tekken 8 earlier this year. And you know, this just looks incredibly fun to play. But Marvel Tokon is set to release in 2026 for PS5 and PC. And that was the last thing they showed off. The last thing they really did was like go into how this game started development. You can take it or leave it. But I would imagine, right, a lot of what Sony didn't show off here is stuff that they're saving for Summer Games Fest, because one of the rumors that were circulating with this state of play, on top of the usual Bloodborne re-release, remaster, and whatnot that people like to say whenever there's a state of play, one of the big rumors is that they were going to show off gameplay of the Wolverine game that has been in development, which obviously, given that I didn't mention it, it wasn't shown off, but we could potentially see some gameplay of that, potentially a world premiere tomorrow when Summer Games Fest goes live. And like I said, I'll be doing a live stream of that when that happens. But that is all I got for the news tonight for State of Play. Thoughtful Shill, because you know, I gotta go into, you know, new playthrough stuff here. Thoughtful Shill goes to Dance with the Dead. Great synthwave band. I've been listening to them for a while now. Their song Wolfpack is the theme for WPW Saturday Night Showdown. So go check them out. Dance with the Dead. They're on Spotify, YouTube, any other place that you can listen to music. They're on there. All their music is also stream free. They announced it themselves back in 2020. And yeah, go check them out. Once again, that is Dance with the Dead. And as we all know, ladies and gentlemen, thoughtful shills are the best kind of shills. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we got a new playthrough brewing. We finished off Terminator Resistance on Tuesday, which, by the way, thanks again for all those that joined me during that Let's Play series. That was really fun. I had a really fun time. Again, we'll definitely look at the other 2 campaigns at a later date. But tonight, we are jumping back into the Devil May Cry franchise with was arguably the low point of the series, not counting DMC, because that wasn't really a mainline title. That was a reboot. It was only with the second game in the franchise. And from everything I've read on, I don't necessarily have to play DMC 2 to get everything that's happening in the story, but I'm just doing it because one, I can form my own opinion, and 2, just to kind of get it out of the way, because I also like to play games in order, so that's why I'm doing DMC 2. It does have 2 story modes. There is Dante's and the story mode of this character named Lucia, which I can only assume is a new character that we meet in this game. So yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. Hopefully the game doesn't crash out on me, because I was trying to get it to run earlier. It does not like it when I alt-tab. So we're gonna pause that. I do have, because I don't have the game booted up. I have to load up the, because I'm playing this via the HD collection on Steam. Which is like, it has basically a launcher. And then I have to select the actual EXE itself. So, yeah. Alright.
May Cry HD Collection.
HD Collection. Oh, please don't crap out on me. I should stress, also, I think I even mentioned this during the DMC 1 playthrough, my only experience with Devil May Cry has been the first game on PS2. I've not played any of the games after that, so this is a brand new experience for me. I've not played DMC 2, so please, no spoilers. Oh yeah, I know. It also just apparently doesn't want to load. That's fun. I like that. I like when games don't want to... I think I remember having this issue with DMC 1 also. Oh my lord. Cool. Love that. Man, if this ends up being a dud, I'm going to scream. And I might just say fuck it and just download, you know, get it, put it up on the emulator. Which means I would have to cut this VOD down by a lot. And I don't want to do that. Even if it does mean a shorter processing time.
May Cry HD Collection.
Please show. Oh my god. You were loading perfectly fine to the main menu earlier. Come on, why are you so shy now? Fucking god damn it. Oh my lord. Didn't I can't remember, didn't I have to do some like wizardry in order to get this to work? For the life of me cannot remember how I got DMC 1 to work. Is it just that better at running? Hold on. Let's test something here. Does the HD collection also not like DMC2? Is that what this is telling me? Hold on. Let me try something here. If I can. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's also not what I wanted. Hold on, let's try loading up DMC1. Let's see if that works. Because, you know, I might just say... because if we have to resort to other means... I have an idea of why I could play in, you know. Alright, so DMC1 loads up perfectly fine. The fuck? I really don't want to load up DMC3 because I've not played it. Would you like to continue? Yes. I'm just gonna, because it's giving me a blue swirly. You guys can't see it, but it's giving me a blue swirly. Seems on par for DMC2. Again, I get the game is not liked. However, it's all a matter of principle. You know what? Let me try verifying integrity. That might be the... I do feel like that is what I had to do. Now that I think it's all coming back to me now. But let's see. Verify integrity of the game files. We're gonna do this. Don't worry, we're only 44 minutes in, and we're only running into this now. That's... I love that. Ugh. Oh, let's see what's happening right now. We'll try and think of something to talk about while the game decides it doesn't want to work. Oh, so I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I started playing. I've been in a big Souls mood, like Soulsborne, Dark Souls, and whatnot. Actually, wait, never mind. It's done verifying. So let's see if that worked. I hope it did, because I'm going to be not a happy camper. That didn't work. I'll put it this way: DMC2 made me appreciate the series for what it is today. That's good, at least.
HD collection.
HD collection. There we go. Woohoo! Sit back and let you guys enjoy this. So I do actually own a physical copy of this game. I remember I bought it at a convention years back. It's on my only PS2 game with 2 discs. I was wondering for the longest time now why DMC2 needed 2 discs. But seeing that there's technically 2 stories to play for this, now I understand. I should have subtitles turned on, so.
In a time long since past, in an age of darkness, when the earth was overrun with demons and humans were powerless under their rule, humanity's hope lived in a demon named Sparda. With a spirit unlike any other, and wielding the sword that bore his own name, Sparda eradicated the demons.
Oh wow, harpies.
And now, the legend of Sparda has been inherited by his son, the demon slayer, Dante.
Do you know, always knows how to make an entrance.
You called?
How's it going to your Lucia? Oh, Dante of plenty.
Till next time, son of Sparda.
Thank you for the free dagger. Mission 1. Toward the north, the Hunter of Dark Blood will realize his destiny. Guidepost for the Hunters, Chapter 1, Clause 3. Superhero landing! Love that. Alright, let's see if I remember literally any of the controls. Alright, so that's shoot. I forgot they... You file. You, what the hell? Oh, this whole menu looks a little, looks a little bit wonky. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I forgot that's literally all there is. Please turn your screen. Wait, tune your screen. Wait, so this isn't actually a bright... Okay, I also forget this was made during the time when fucking tube TV still existed, so they probably actually wanted you to fuck with your actual TV settings for this. Alright then, there's no fixing that, I suppose. Unless I want to actually mess with my own monitor settings, which I do not want to do. Yep, red orbs. That's my lock-on, I can assume. Ooh, I do not like that camera angle. Whee! Oh, we got some dangly looking skeleton dudes. Wait, so is this like a... I assume that purple reticle thing is like a lock-on. Oh. Harpies! Universal Harpies. Why would you... Okay, seriously now, why would you even reveal yourself like that? Why not get the drop on me? I do question why even bother with traffic lights in this type of environment. Some murals there. Cool. Oh, the enemies actually have a health bar this time around. That's kind of neat, honestly. I appreciate that. Lets me know how, you know, doesn't keep me wondering. Now, actually, something I do want to look at. Is there a thing for me to look at my controls? Status? Item, Vital Stars, Devil Stars, Equip, File, Action? Yes. Devil Trigger. Press left bumper when the Devil Trigger gauge has energy stored. Okay. Gold orbs. I almost called them a yellow orb. Crystal generated by immortals with the power of resurrection. Ah, cool. What? Oh. Oh, look at them trying to jump up. Ow. And he sixth the landing. This model of Dante is your favorite. I could see that, honestly. I already do like it a lot more than the first one. We got so statue of a god that is controlling time. You can gain power by offering the red orbs, which I do not have enough to level up the sword. Guns? No. Oh my god! I need 10,000. Jesus Christ! Alright, I don't have enough for any of these items. Although I can see why the gold orb is, the most expensive out of all of them. Ooh. Blue orb fragment. Nice. Now, obviously, I don't know if this game has secret levels like DMC1 has, but if they do, I'm not sure if I'm going to go out of my way to do them. Simply because I've not played this game. So, yeah. Oh! Chupacabras? I don't know why that was my immediate thought. Misira is what they're called. Tell you what though, the soundtrack isn't, so far isn't that disappointing. It's kind of on par for DMC. Nice. I'll grab these red orbs. Unless they already auto-picked them. Nice. What is this? A key. Alright, that's kind of annoying. What is the map? Ah, nice. I hope these people's insurance covers dude with giant sword and dual wielding guns you know, breaking their stuff. Yeah, because if not, because they should be looking at a different insurance company. Come on. Oh. Mission clear, nice. Devil Hunter rank B.
Where's Mathieu? Mathieu? Mathieu?
I think your friend's dead.
Good grief.
Ah.
They really made a big mess, didn't they? It sure took him a while to find this place. Oh, you have arrived, son of Sparta.
You knew him?
Oh, yes. We are the guardians of this land, Vidumali. Our clan once fought against the demons with Sparta, son of Sparta. We must ask this favor of you. You see, there's a man who's transformed our land into a demon's paradise. His name is Arius. And although he is the president of an international public corporation, he uses the demon power. Please, deal with Arius and his master for us.
Looks like it's your lucky day.
Wonderful. I am very pleased.
I feel like he would have said yes either way.
If you are successful, I will tell you a story about your father, son of Sparta.
Thank you. The aerial heart will give the hunter the chance to reach the skies. Again, don't think I have enough yet. I'm 2,000 short. A guard that protects the silence of the underground tomb. You must defeat it. Oh, whoops. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, God. Oh, whoops. Ah. Nice. How many blue orb fragments do I need to increase my health? Is it like 4? I think it's 4. Light a blue flame and then the way will be open. McFly84, thank you for the raid of the party of 4. Hello everyone, I am Beowulf the Bounty Hunter. Beowulf is my name, Bounty Hunting is my game. I hunt on the base of the Badlands and I head back to my bunker hideout and I do this. And tonight, I'm jumping back into the Devil May Cry series with Devil May Cry 2. How's it going, Bulldog? What are you doing? What are you playing? And most importantly, how's your day been? Welcome on in, Raiders. Hope everyone's having a terrific Thursday night. Pyromancer? What? Oh, that explains it. Come on, please be dead. Awesome. Oh? What's this? Ah. Am I heading the right way? I am. Okay. I don't have enough still. God damn it. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh shit. Nice. I see it appears that all demons bleed blue. Oh, is that not active now? Damn. Oh god. Aerial Heart. A magic stone with the heart of a flying demon bird. All right. Um. Ah, okay. Cool. The key to the next journey begins and ends with death. All right, we're gonna go ahead and upgrade our sword. Smell of fear. This allows you to avoid enemy attack up to 3 times. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Aha! Let's take a look at the map. Oh, wait, hold on. Aha! Yeah, okay, it does say 4 pieces. Dante's got the Skaven Fear Musk, oh no! Dante is secretly a Skaven confirmed. Oh. Not who I'm aiming for, game. like about this game, our camera zooms in slightly, wannabe grunge music plays. Hey, we all like wannabe grunge music. Oh. Oh. I didn't mean to go in here. I didn't mean to go in here. Jesus! Uh-oh. Leave me alone! I'm fighting a giant orangutan, I have realized. Okay, don't get too close, is what I have learned. Ow, that hurt. Oh shit. Nice. Again, it wasn't my intention to come into this area, because I think that was another door I could have went into the street. Unless this was optional. Key. A key to an... Okay, no, never mind. Oh, unless it was meant for that. Can we go through this door? Is this door accessible? It looks important. Yes, that was the door that was must be used. Okay. A little bit sad by that. Oh. She has many arms, but only one heart, as she waits for the hunter deep in the water. Ayo? I gotta know, is there a way I can switch the lock on? Like, is there a target swap? that I don't know about? Can I jump on the thing? Ah, wait, hold on, there's stuff. Aha. Whoa? Ooh. What? Wait, hon, how far up is that blue orb? Oh, it's right there. Huzzah! Let's go. Crystal, the vital force that will increase the capacity of your vitality. Love it. Love to see it. Alright, now, if you'll excuse me, you're kind of blocking my way. Cool. No! Oh my god, you do not get to show me a red orb fragment and then put it out of reach. That is cruel. No! Damn it! Arrgh. Hold on, hold on. We're not giving up. Not yet. I still got it. Fuck you. What is that thing? What was that? Now that you passed it, can I say something? Go ahead. You can fly. Oh, I know I can fly. Why was there like something cool I completely zipped past or what? Or wait, was it due to the right orb fragment? There was also a blue orb fragment higher up. Oh wait, we can't go back, can we? I think we passed the point where it's like, wait, no, hold on, maybe. Hold on, we might still be able to head back to do it. As I said, my whole thing is that I'm not the biggest fan of the fact that it uses up Devil Trigger Gauge, even though you regenerate it really fucking quickly. What the? Oh, cool. Oh, wait, you're talking about the... Wow, I completely moved past it anyway. Jesus. Yeah, because I was heading back to where we got the original blue orb from. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, okay, I see it. I see it now. Wait a minute. There we go. That was weird. It's a weird spot to put it, too. I want to know what the hell this thing's about. Like, what is this? Why can't I interact with it? Why does it look like a classic Final Fantasy save point? No, if it was a shop, I would have been able to interact with it, but it won't let me. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, this looks vaguely important. 5,000. Still can't. I gotta save up that 10,000 orbs. Orbage. Quickar, a magic stone with the heart of a running demon beast. Oh, cool. Nice. Alright, so what's the point here? I assume it wants me to run somewhere. Huh. Great map there, guys. Oh, let me look at that right quick. With the aerial heart. Let me look at that that thing with the lizard. Alright, what does it want me to do? Like, I can't travel up here. I'm gonna assume I have to head all the way back, so that is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try and bypass all the enemies I can. Yeah. Nice talking with you, fellas. Or that could be something else I have to do. Okay, weird. Why can't I fly now? Hitting the pedestal. You know what? That's what I might have to do. Hold on, we're gonna test this one theory first before I didn't think about that. Yeah, nope, not there. Alright, well, let's go. Because the speed jump was equipped automatically. I will kill these guys just to replenish my double trigger gaze, I suppose. Nope. Okay, hold on. I didn't think I'd have to do this early on, but which mission is this? I already can't remember. It doesn't tell me. Mission 4. Okay. And right above the center, we go next, head it to the other side of the docks, where you should see an orb dispenser and a garage door that is. Next, head to the other side of the docks. Okay. I must have been missing something because I didn't see a way to get to the other side of the docks other than a locked door. I'm gonna ignore you. Apparently hitting this... There we go. Oh, that's why they gave me the quick heart. Okay. Oh, the orb. Okay, so the orb dispenser is something I already activated when I got here. I know which one I was talking about now. Oh. Oh my. All right, that's cool. This is, I'm gonna look this up right quick. Because this is starting to piss me off a bit. Okay, so apparently I could change targets with L3. Okay, that's actually fucking stupid. The fact that it just, like, takes you off of the target you're currently attacking. Yep, I needed to do a redo on that anyway. Oh wait, no! Yeah, I forgot about the gold orbs. There we go. Woo! Hello there? Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, I got a shotgun. Cool. Yeah. Now we're in the early 2000s. We're gonna look at what this next mission is first, and then we're gonna call it. Close your eyes, but far off in your mind, the hunter must learn the value of options. Let's upgrade our... You know what? Let's go for our sword again. And then we'll upgrade our guns next. Alright. Save it, call it a night. And then we'll pick this back up next Tuesday. I know I did slip up on Tuesday and said that we were going to do it tomorrow and more DMC2, but that was before I forgot that we were doing Summer Games Fest. So yeah, no DMC tomorrow. It's Summer Games Fest, WPW on Saturday, and then, you know, everything usual. Hopefully next week. But meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and exit here. I'm gonna go ahead and find some raid. Let's see. If he's on, I might just go and raid into him. Yeah. We're gonna raid into Macbeth. He's currently playing Elden Ring Night Rain. With a couple of people. So that's what we're gonna do. As I get this raid set up, just remember everyone, if you guys enjoyed what you've seen, and you haven't already, don't forget to follow your Twitch, turn on notifications, follow regular live, the links below to follow with Instagram, Blue Sky Threads, again, and all stream updates and announcements that I have. There's also a link to my YouTube channel that you can subscribe to, because that is where I post the VODs for the Mountain Blade Monday series, as well as the main playlists we do for the channel, as well as WPW, Saturday Night Showdown, and shorts whenever I get shorts. Oh, I almost forgot. There's the link to the YouTube channel. Then raid message, as always, the bounty hunter has arrived. Make sure to go let him know who has arrived on his doorstep. And in the meanwhile, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all have a terrific Thursday night, evening, morning, whatever the case may be, and I will see you guys tomorrow for my reaction stream for Summer Games Fest 2025. Have a good night, everyone, and see ya.